All right, all right. Welcome back to the Wake Up Call. Today is Monday, so we deal with everything that happened over the weekend.
The 13th,
yes.
The unlucky number 13.
Is it really? It's unlucky until you win lotto or 3D or play for one that they do.
13 is the unlucky number, Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so says the hurricane man.
Don't be scared of it, though.
April
Don't
13.
be scared of
All right. So you say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we were talking about, before we went on out, the number of COVID-19 cases that we have seen over the last 3 reports.
Yeah.
30, 25, 41. We've also learned in the past few days that we've recorded, right?
Right.
Notice the releases say recorded 3 strains of COVID-19 in SVG.
Yeah.
Mu, Gamma,
Yeah.
and Delta. All of them in a nice little part of Callaloo right here in the sweet little island, 32 islands and keys, called SVG. Whole 3 strains. Now, there's only one way that they could get in here, right? There's only one way that they could not only get in, but get into the community and get to other persons. Because we're social beings. We are going to interact. We are going to break quarantine.
Yeah.
We are going to run out of the hotels and go meet people. We are going to invite people inside. We are going about without masks.
Yeah.
We are not sanitizing.
Yeah.
We are not doing what we have been encouraged to do. You understand? We are not doing what we're supposed to do. The question this morning for this segment here, who is to be blamed
Is it the
for
government?
such high numbers in COVID-19 right now?
You're nicing it up. Is it the government or the people who are not following the rules? And I am going on the government part. I'm going to hold on that part, Crystal.
I would hold on the people.
Because
I would hold on the people.
We were going nicely along. All along, we were going nicely. All right? We had a nice little bubble. The numbers were down. And so the numbers were down. We were operating nice in a bubble. We had a projection that school was going to be open in October.
All right, stick it in right there. We have some calls coming in.
Yeah, go ahead, Crystal. Come on here.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Happy Monday, folks.
Same to you, thanks, man. What's up?
I gonna blame everybody. But here we're going on now. I have a friend in St. Vincent. But 5 of them actually, because I did my research before I call and talk about certain things. In July, they took the first shot of the Sputnik vaccine.
Okay.
And was scheduled to take the second dose 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
They had to put them in August, worst case scenario. Here it is now in September, nothing. They call the people them last week from Ministry of Health. They tell them it's going to come 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That was weeks ago. So if all they're giving the people them the 1 dose and all I don't have the second dose, put down for give them the second dose. What are the people them supposed to do?
Wait. Yeah. Sit down and wait. Remember as well, Max, right? The time frame between the first and second doses is up to 3 months. So you have a little bit of extra time. The issue with that is not coming out and being honest from the get-go. Tell us from the get-go, we only have first doses. Okay, actually, they did say that. They did say in their posts, first dose Sputnik. But it flew over a lot of people's heads because people thought, obviously, you're going to come for your first dose because this is the first time. We were told 50,000 doses coming. Duh, it's the first dose, it's not the second dose. Hello? Yeah. It's only common sense. But what they really meant was the only thing that's available was first dose, but people didn't understand that. Tell us, okay? When you go to get your Sputnik, hold on, Max. When you go to get your Sputnik, your Sputnik vaccine, right? The nurse should tell you, we will call you for your second dose. Instead of having people run into the clinics or calling, not being told, okay, the second dose is not really here. Wasting time.
Max.
And people got frustrated.
Max.
Continue.
Why, as a government, would you accept a vaccine and you only have 1 dosage for it?
That's the question I wanted to ask Crystal because you see, and that's a level of disrespect from the people them who completely giving us our vaccine. Either give us everything or don't give us nothing at all. Because you have us as package show now. So what? So now the critical thinker and the dotish boy who Max is thinking, why them not giving the second dose? Because they know something something hazardous in it where they never give the second dose, so they could be held responsible for dealing with people's health on a different level. They use us as a test, unbeknownst to us, until we give them one dose, but then them in the lab now with second dose, causing people to have some kind of reaction. So now do we have people? Do we? So it's almost like we don't just rush and check things because what a white man says so, or a man from a bigger country says so. We have to do better than that. What
if, right, the order could not be fulfilled at that particular time because they didn't have the second doses available? And what if the government said, because remember at that time our vaccination levels were really low, right? I'm just asking stupid questions. What if they said, okay, we only have the first doses available. There's a time between the first and second. Okay, all right, so you could send the first and we'll wait for the second, because at that time people were saying, we're not going to take the AstraZeneca. They realize that people need to be vaccinated.
That's okay.
The people have been asking for Sputnik. All right, let me take a chance.
And take the Sputnik.
Let me take the first doses. By the time the second doses are ready to be given to people, the second doses will be ready to ship.
Ready to come. But here what, Chris?
Yeah.
Here what would have been my take on it, and this is the only vaccine I go be comfortable taking, is the vaccine from Cuba. Why we can't do something in collaboration with Cuba? And see all the whole, and we working with the doctors, the best doctors on earth, might I add. We working with them down Cuba, all the whole lot. Why don't we have a special project and allocate some money for that instead of have a 95 million gone somewhere? You could have invest a 5 million. Just putting numbers out there. And so we're gonna do something in collaboration with the Cuban government, because we love the people, we are party for the people, we are government for the people. We're working with something down Cuba. And when Cuba ready now, we go bring in the whole thing, the whole truth and nothing about the truth.
Yeah.
The only vaccine, Max have faith in the Cuba vaccine, coming and trust them white people. The same thing.
Max made it the people in the country.
Okay, that don't mean to trust them. All right, thank you so much, Max. Here's some responses coming from WhatsApp, right?
Fire away,
I don't
Crystal.
think the listener is anti-vax. I think he is seeking transparency. I'd also like transparency. That's fairness. Fair enough.
Okay, fair
enough. I would accept that. What they tell us in the reports that are coming from the Ministry of Health
is that
Wellness and the Environment, they would highlight when somebody is unvaccinated.
Oh yeah, that comes in the
whenever they send the releases from NEMO, they would highlight when the patient is unvaccinated.
Okay.
I know that the highlight would be to prove a point, because they have been pushing for vaccinations, right?
Okay, get some WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Fire some WhatsApp away. I got a question on the Facebook Live.
Okay, so stick a pin on that one. Let's play this voice note here.
Let me hear.
Hey, Crystal. Good morning.
Hey, what's
good morning, Hurricane Man.
Morning.
Good morning, Jose. Crystal, I'm gonna say this. I mean, it's we in 2021. 22 is right around the corner. I mean, how much more people want to hear? People don't read, or they just listen to dumb people, foolish people, dotish people. I mean, they've been saying this from the ghetto. If you are vaccinated, it's likely chance for you to die if you even ever catch the coronavirus again.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And I'm telling you from a living testimony, and I said it on the same radio station before. I caught the coronavirus in 2020.
Wow.
I was hospitalized, almost died.
Wow.
Okay? When I came out 6 months after, I took the vaccine. All right? After taking the vaccine a couple months after, I contracted the coronavirus again. The way how I went through my body, it wasn't like when I did not have the vaccine. Okay? It was only about 2 days or 3 days it lasted me. I still had my taste, my smell, everything was still the same. Just a little cough, a little, sore throats and, my body chill, cold and stuff like that. But when I went and test after, I was negative. Okay? So it only lasted in my body less than a week.
Okay.
I'm telling you, people out there, stop being ignorant. All right? Nobody never said that you're not going to catch the coronavirus if you get the vaccine. But you're not going to die. Look right here in America. Most of the people who is right in the hospital, is 90% of them is not vaccinated, and they are the ones who dying. 90%.
Yeah.
To say this, I lost 6 friends in 1 month. When I tell you friends, not friends that I bona fide brethren and 1 sister that I lost, and all 6 of them was not vaccinated. I remember one of my brethren told me on his dying bed, if I had the chance to listen and to repeat, I would have took the vaccine. But it was too late for him. He died, bro.
Okay.
His brother, who did not take it, when he see the condition and the pain that his brother was going through, he went and took it. People out there stop being ignorant. Look, a couple weeks ago, the last weekend, a matter of fact, they had people partying down in Beckway. Crowd of people in Beckway. People want to party, they want to go out, they want to, socialize and interact, but they don't want to take the vaccine. You know what I mean? If you want to get back to a normal life, you have to do what is right.
Okay.
But you know something, I'm going to say this before I leave. If a construction building is going up, all right, they have the sign at the entrance. You have to wear a helmet, okay, a steel hat, a steel helmet, construction hat, construction boots. That sign is there. You cannot enter on the property without a construction boot and a steel helmet.
Yeah.
Would you still go on to the construction site without a steel helmet and a construction boot? Likely, you know what's going to happen. Something fall from above, it hit you in the head, likely you're going to die.
Yeah.
If you have on a construction helmet and a construction boots and something fall and hit you in the head, likely you're going to survive.
Yeah.
All right? You're going to survive.
Stop you from getting hit.
So it's the same thing with the coronavirus. People need to listen.
All right.
But anyway, I'm not pointing any fingers at the government for what is spiking up and what is coming in. I'm not pointing no fingers at the government. They've been doing the job. They've been pushing it out there. Just like Biden saying in America here, it's free, people. It's free. If the government in St. Vincent was charging $50 to come and take the vaccine, they would have said, oh God, they might charge some money to take the vaccine, and other countries are doing it for free. They would have said that. But I'm not pointing my fingers at anyone, okay? That's my 2 cents. You guys have a lovely day.
Thank you so much, Bertie. That was a whole $1 right there.
Yeah.
All right, some more
Christian,
responses. You had a question, sorry.
No, somebody is saying that it is the weekly flights that are coming in that will actually bringing in these different variants, and I want to hold to that point also that because the borders are actually open in terms of flights coming in, that is how some of those variants actually found their way into it, and that is what I was actually building up to. The fact that we're having these weekly flights coming in, and you're gonna have, once you have that openness, you're gonna have that it's a loophole for these different variants to come in. Yeah.
It is a loophole for the variants to come in to the country, to land down at the AIA.
Yeah.
It is not necessarily a loophole for the variants to get into the community if they are properly controlled at their quarantine sites.
Yeah, but that and
hotels,
and
isolation centers, whatever.
Yeah,
if they are properly controlled there.
So who's responsible for that? Who's responsible for that?
They would not get out into the community.
But who's responsible for that, Crystal? It is the government. They're
All right?
responsible for that.
Okay.
All right?
Somebody asked,
somebody was saying,
what about the 3 vaccinated parties that should have never happened? Which country is behaving these even in this kind of pandemic? USA.
Are we the only countries in the Caribbean who haven't? Well, I know Jamaica had one, which was like Dream Weekend, and they closed it down after. Are we the only country who, in terms of the Caribbean, who was having our vaccinated parties?
I honestly was not paying attention to any other country. Any other countries having fully vaccinated parties?
I checked. I don't know somebody.
The fully vaccinated parties. All right, you want to talk about that? The fully vaccinated parties happened in July. End of July.
Okay.
Right? End of July, beginning of August. That weekend there.
Mm-hmm.
It takes up to 2 weeks
All right.
for COVID-19 to show up in your system. Right? So end of July, beginning of August, 2 weeks after, was there a spike? Mid-August. We are in mid-September. Mid-August. Was there a spike?
Yeah, there was a spike.
No, there wasn't. So let's move on.
There wasn't
the spike that we are in. No, there wasn't. The spike that we are experiencing now is because of something else. It is because of something else. People trying to point at the vaccinated parties.
No, Crystal.
All right?
Crystal.
No. Yes.
Here what's happening. You know what's happening? We are at the the initial phase of the rise. You know, like when you're doing maths, with the initial phase of the rise.
Of a wave.
Of the wave. What is happening is that you're going to see these incremental movement. They're going to start doubling up and up. That's what the models show. So you're going to have like 40, then you're going to have like 80, then you're going to have like 163 something.
Yeah,
then you have
it's going to increase exponentially.
We starting the curve. So we are now mid October. You're starting to see that rise. That's what the models show. It's going to start rising. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So we have quite a bit of WhatsApp messages. Let's run through them. Blessed good morning, Hurricane, Crystal, and Jose, and the whole nation. People, whenever you leave your homes and return, first thing you have to do is strip, bathe, wash your face mask immediately.
True.
Also do the face steam every day.
True.
And it's good for your skin too, you know.
Yeah.
Clean every product you bought and wash your clothes as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Good morning. Yes, people think when they take the vaccine, they can't catch the virus. A lady was in the line at Vinlek without a mask. The security came up to her and told her to put on her mask.
Yes.
Just know what she said to the security, I take my vaccine already. Jokes in other place, yeah. Crystal, people getting the virus and survived it without any medication from any doctor. My brother recovered and my brother-in-law, and they are doing fine. They don't need any poison vaccine in their body. People, my advice to everyone, please take your vitamins and eat what is good for your body.
Okay.
Crystal, I get so vexed passing through Little Tokyo, seeing so many people together drinking and having a good time, as usual, without any mask. Why the government don't send out police officers to run them away? But when protesters protesting, they want to do them all. I love this one here.
Let me hear.
Let me read it again.
Read it again, Crystal.
Let me read it again.
Read it
Crystal,
again.
I get so vexed passing through Little Tokyo, seeing so many people together drinking and having a good time as usual without any mask. Why the government don't send out police officers to run them away? But when protesters protesting, they want to do them all manner of evil.
Choke them off.
I like that. Maybe the people who lie may need to protest. They'll be sent home. Stan Supreme says, what is the test costing, but why is the test costing, but the treatment free? The test costs nothing if they're doing contact tracing. All right, let's get in a voice note.
This guy talking about, I don't even want to be insensitive, but why call people stupid because they choose to exercise their right?
True.
Why call them ignorant? Because if he knows anything about diseases, viruses that your body gets rid of, your body learns how to fight it. So is it that the vaccine worked or your body's natural immunity worked?
Yeah.
The world may
this
never
thing
know.
gets everyone so passionate and so worked up they don't use their brain anymore.
It's all right. That's all right. We welcome everybody's comment, and that is why I'm here, Crystal. One of the rules I work with Crystal, I said, Crystal, I'm going to tolerate every single person's opinion. You know what I mean? Whether I differ or not, but I welcome it, and that's what democracy is all about. That openness and that fluidity in terms of discussion. Yes, Crystal.
Let's take a call. Take a call.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Crystal.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing, just here listening to you guys. And I kind of hear shaking my head because, we're very good at pointing fingers and looking for somebody to blame.
Okay.
When everything goes wrong. You understand me? I honestly think a lot of things that is happening, I would call it stupid, honestly.
Okay.
Right? Because we know the situation that we are in right now. Right? And nobody else spreads the virus but us. You understand me?
Okay then, okay.
So we have nobody else to blame but us.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
That's it?
So, Crystal.
All right, thank you.
Crystal.
Nobody to blame
Crystal,
but us.
What he's saying, so wait, basically, let's make an analogy, right? Me, you in a relationship, I step outside of the relationship and I catch a gonorrhea. Nobody is to blame but me.
Yeah,
Right.
why you step out of the relationship?
We have a
Why you-
relationship, you know what I mean? And
We
nobody,
are in a committed relationship. You step out and
well,
you
the
catch
government
disease
and the people
come
are in
back.
a relationship and they open it. There was some loopholes that things got open and apparently things got into the relationship. Whose responsibility is
Yeah,
it?
but why didn't you put on a?
you
Why
saying-
didn't you wear
you're
proper
saying-
contraceptives?
It's Crystal.
Answer me.
When I'm the man who
Answer me.
When I'm the man who stepped outside the relationship.
You're the man who
and
stepped
allow
outside of the
the
relationship,
loophole
right?
to get into the relationship.
You stepped out of the relationship.
Huh?
Why didn't you protect
But
yourself?
People are blaming you.
Why didn't you protect
People
yourself?
blaming you.
Because you did not protect
People
yourself, and that is
blaming
exactly
you,
what
the
is
innocent
happening.
people who should be protected. Take a call, please. I don't know, you know.
Don't stress me out this
No,
morning.
no, I love you still, Crystal. That's why
This morning. So let me give you some stats, all right, people?
Go ahead. Give me the stats.
Total COVID-19 cases, 2,487. Of that, 177 imported. This is the most recent as at September 11, 2021. So we have Sunday to get. And of course, by the time this comes out, the new one comes out, it might include Monday, depending on when it comes out. All right, as at 6 p.m. Saturday. All right, imports related 10. Active cases 152. Deaths 12. Please, Father God, let it remain at 12.
Remain that way.
All right.
Yes,
Total vaccines 32,156. Those with second dose 12,644.
Yeah.
First dose 19,512. People were waiting on the Pfizer, man.
Yeah.
Shut up, right?
Pfizer
Total
doing good.
tests done 69,982.
That's a
Somebody
lot.
asked about
That's a lot.
why does it cost to get a test as opposed to the treatment is free. To get a rapid test, that's no cost. To get a PCR test,
It is.
if you're doing it off your own will, right, then
Yeah.
you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
If you're doing it, if it's being done through contact tracing, I don't believe that you have to pay.
Oh.
Because that is part
Of the, yeah.
the ministry's attempt to curb the spread and
Oh.
manage COVID-19. But if you get up and like, I
I-
want a PCR
I
test,
feel like
or if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
traveling, you can do a rapid test.
Right.
And if you come up positive, then that responsibility, I believe, is passed on to the Ministry of Health. Right?
Lights
All right.
just
Let's
turning
take
up.
a call. Let's take a
Morning,
call.
good
Cross our
morning.
fingers. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Crystal, and good morning, my brother.
Make
Hi,
it
good
quick,
morning.
Mr. Hamilton.
One of the things I said to you from day one, very early, that the vaccine was not going to be effective, so it was important. And when
Yes,
I
he
was
did
the
say
one
that.
who begged
He
the
said
authority,
that. He said
please apply the mask mandate. They went
said
in
that.
Parliament, they got the mask mandate. I felt good because I know my son. If I saw my son without the mask, I'm going to report him to the police. You know my sister, they have now dropped the mask mandate. And what is happening, I'm seeing in Anguilla.
Where? In
People
Anguilla? All right.
People in Anguilla who are fully vaccinated are now giving their children the vaccine. My sister, how could
Okay.
we blame any other person? You know what is happening in America now? The whole place.
Don't shout,
taken
don't
out
shout,
with
please.
With coronavirus. And so what is the situation? We have got to encourage our children. We have got to apply the mask mandate. Else we would not be able to stop the Delta.
All right, thank you,
God
Mr.
bless you.
Hamilton.
Thank you
Miss.
very
Hey,
much.
and I have a question.
very
So somebody initially on the live asked this question with the direction that we're heading down. You think that school will be open quite?
Nope.
Or you don't
Nope.
think so?
I don't think so.
I think we're full steam ahead.
That's just my opinion, but I don't think the school is going to be reopened in October.
Yeah.
If it does, it'll just be for Form 5 and Grade 6. One final call before we take a break. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey,
yeah,
morning.
Sorry, came on a question.
All right.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, for months, government has been putting out, things telling people, okay, wear your mask, decrease, the gatherings, whatever, whatnot, the other next, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me. I don't want to talk about the protest, but let me just use it as an example,
Yeah.
right? Do you think, in the situation that we're in, right? Even if you're having a protest, you would be encouraging your people to adhere to the protocol.
Social distancing. Yeah, that's
right?
true.
Okay. You saw the videos from it, right?
Right,
Yes.
right.
Did you see that being exercised?
No. And I
Okay,
think,
hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, Tokyo. Somebody draw that reference. It does grieve my heart when I pass Tokyo, especially on a Friday evening, because
True.
I keep saying,
Uh-huh.
if one person with whatever variant of COVID just happens to let go inside Tokyo,
Yeah.
there's a serious problem we have there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, who are you going to blame for all this? You going to blame government for all this? Are we in a slavery mentality? So we don't know what is going on and we don't know what we have to do to protect ourselves?
I respect your opinion, bro. I respect your opinion. You know what I mean? I respect your opinion.
All right.
All right.
Thank
and
you so much.
And I agree with you. The protests aided and abetted it in a way. There's a possibility. We don't know if there's going to be a spike.
I am not going to
from the
blame.
protests.
I am not
There's a
going
there's
to
a
blame.
possibility, Crystal.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to blame the protests. With or without the protests, people would have found somewhere else to go without their mask.
In such large volume.
Whatever. whatever it is, people are congregating in Tokyo without their masks. Simple and basic. You don't want to take the vaccine, put your mask on. But people just want to carry on business as normal. Pre-COVID-19. And expect for our cases to be low. You've got to be crazy.
I'm grinding up here. I don't
Okay,
want
right? Mr. Hamilton loves to talk about Anguilla.
Yeah.
Loves to talk about Anguilla.
Give him the facts.
COVID vaccine and overcoming vaccine hesitancy. The Eastern Caribbean countries, as at September 7, 2021, and Barbados, right? Quickly. Anguilla is at the top of this list, at the top of the chart. And they are over 60%
Vaccination?
vaccinated.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 countries.
What's the population?
I am not too sure. But listen, they are going according to population percentage.
Okay.
Right?
So
it's not. We're not looking at total numbers. Percentage.
Right. Go ahead.
So Anguilla is over 60%. So they're very close to that herd immunity figure.
Right.
So maybe they are one of the countries that we should look at and ascertain whether it would work.
Yeah.
All right. 10 countries, Eastern Caribbean and Barbados. So Anguilla is number 1. Number 10, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We're at the bottom of the list.
In vaccination.
We are dead last. We are like Shikari.
Okay, relax.
Dead last.
Relax.
Dead last.
We need to look at the reasons.
But
for
you
that.
know,
I don't know if
the funny thing is, right?
Go
And
ahead.
this is what I also believe. I strongly believe that there are lots of people walking around with
the
virus and no symptoms.
Well,
a lot of people are figuring out that they have COVID-19 because they have been
exposed,
symptomatic. And then they go to check.
Right.
Or they go to check something else and realize that they have COVID.
That's true.
Maybe we need to remind people of the symptoms.
So the numbers
I think the numbers are higher than that, than what we are seeing.
Scary.
So it is scary. I think we have a lot of asymptomatic people, people with mild cases who think it's just something else.
That might have been at the protest.
That's something to think about.
Might have been at the protest.
That's something
might
to think about.
Might have been at the protest too.
Might have been at the protest, might have been at the bus stop, might have been in Tokyo, might have been at the bar, might have been everywhere else across SVG. We take a break and come right back, all right? Right here on the Wake Up Call for Monday morning.